My name is Victoria Winters, and today we're doing Resident Evil. Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary specimens, your ceremony master has arrived. Yes, it's me, Victoria Winters, back with another reaction video. Alright, so what are we doing this time? We're going to be reacting to one of my favorite subjects in the entire world. Anybody who knows me knows I am obsessed. Resident Evil. It is absolutely one of my favorite things. The amount of knowledge I have on Resident Evil is obscene. The amount of lore I have consumed is obscene. I love Resident Evil. One of my absolute favorite Resident Evil games is Resident Evil Code Veronica. It is my second favorite Resident Evil game. My personal favorite was Resident Evil 2, the original Resident Evil 2. I can't tell you how many times and how many hours I spent in this game. But Resident Evil Code Veronica was, I think, my second Resident Evil game I ever bought personally. Originally released for the Dreamcast. Oh my god, there's a bot! There's a bot! Alright, we're gonna ban you real quick. Alright, let's see. You. Da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, no. Ban. We do not do bots here. Bots are bad. Bots are bad. Alright, problem solved. Alrighty, as I was saying, so the original game came out for the Sega Dreamcast. In fact, I bought the Dreamcast just for this game. And it was years before they ported it to another system. And it was such a great game. I actually played the Oh my gosh. I played the Japanese version before I ever got a chance to play the US release version. I did not read Japanese at the time. I did not speak Japanese at the time. I got stuck on the very first puzzle, which is you need to light your lighter. But I couldn't read to understand what it was trying to tell me to do. And I spent hours trying to figure it out. Eventually I ended up giving up until the game came out in the US. And then I was like, oh, it says lighter. Now I'm not as bad because I do speak some Japanese. My reading is absolutely atrocious. I don't understand most kanji. I was better years ago when I was actually actively studying it in Japan. But now I don't use it as much, and I've brained up most of it. But I do remember some. Anyway, side tangent aside, I spent so many hours playing it, and one of my favorite scenes in the entire Resident Evil game line was from the opening of the game, where Claire Redfield has a Beretta M9, a Beretta, and she drops, just holds it up, drops it, falls to the ground, and fires 3 shots, makes an explosion, killing the bad guys. That scene was actually even reproduced in one of the Resident Evil movies, the Resident Evil 2 movie with Nemesis in it. And it was iconic. Anyway, but absolutely one of my favorite games. And, well, Capcom just released an announcement for Resident Evil Veronica, the remake of Code Veronica. I've waited for 2 days to watch this. It's been killing me the whole time. Because I've been dying to watch it. I've had to avoid so many spoilers. So many spoilers I've tried to avoid. I've seen, I think, 2 screenshots of it. One of the Ashford Mansion, and another of just some random junk. But so we're going to be going into this unspoiled and ready to go. Now, I have obviously a lot of knowledge because of the amount of time I've played the game, so I am excited to see it and see what they're going to do with this. Biggest, most exciting. This is the game that everyone in the Resident Evil community has been clamoring for. We're like, we don't want a Resident Evil 3 remake. We don't want the 10th port of Resident Evil 4. We want Code Veronica. And they're finally giving it to us. Finally. After they ported Resident Evil 4 for like the 10th freaking time. But we're getting it. And now, let's get into watching the reaction without me yabbering on for too much longer. Because I know you're not really here to watch me go, oh my god, I am a fanboy, fangirl. Ah! No. You want to see me go, ooh, ah, wow, to the show, the video. So, without further ado, let's get in to that reaction. Okay, here we are. Let's do this. I'm so excited for this. Likely mature 17 plus. What do you mean likely? Likely mature 17 plus. You're the one who made the game. This is on the official Resident Evil account. You'd think you would know if it actually contained 17 plus? Content inappropriate for children. Oh, wrong button. All right. We're pausing already. The opening sequence of the first game takes place in Paris. 6 months after the of Raccoon City. And this definitely looks like we're in Paris. Or at least France. Are we going to get a VR port? Is it going to support VR? We all know I am a whore for some VR. I'm a VR whore. I love me VR. I love it. Yep. Paris. So, in the original game, you play as Claire Redfield, who is trying to track down her missing brother, Chris Redfield, who originally came here and just vanished. And Claire's all like, I want my brother back. Where is he at? One of the things I would love is for them to make a game of one of the novels called Caliban Cove. Fabulous novel. And it takes place between the events of Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2, 3. You mean the guy who punches boulders? It's messy. It's definitely Chris. Um, so Chris is just a really messy person according to the lore. It's very entertaining. In fact, in Resident Evil 2, when you visit the STARS office, you go up to Chris's desk. If you click on it, it goes, the desk is messy. It must reflect the owner's personality. But yeah. This is crazy. We didn't get this part in the original game. It just starts off with a video of Claire, trying to sneak into an Umbrella office located in Paris where she gets caught. She's literally just going to steal this man's snacks. God that phone rings, just it's unpleasant memories. Don't open the door, you idiot. All right, so in the original, you know what? Actually, we're just gonna watch the original opening. But yeah, so you see her like sprinting through the umbrella like offices where she gets caught. This is slightly different. And was that hunk we just saw? No, no, nope, nope. Go back, go back, go back. I want to see what's on that screen. Something, your card. Hmm. Oh my god, the firefly in the ant scene. Oh my god, I hated that scene. Oh wait, wait, wait. These guns. So these guns were the bane of my existence when I played the original game. They actually made some airsoft versions of these, made by a company called Tokyo Marui. And you can get these guns, and you can get the plaque that the guns go into. They were separate. I've been trying to get my hands on these airsoft guns for for over a decade. They are so impossible to get. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right, so we're just gonna go back a few scenes here. There you go. This this is the one of the screenshots that I actually came across. Unfortunately, this is the Ashford mansion. In the original game, you end up in here, and Alfred Ashford has got a fucking sniper rifle trying to kill you, which is obnoxious trying to get through this place. And that's him right there. That is Hunk. We're getting a canon vision of Hunk. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Are we getting the jacket? We're getting the jacket. Is the jacket going to have the logo? Oh my god, yes! Okay. So that was one of my complaints in the remake of Resident Evil 2 is they changed her jacket. I loved her jacket. And in this one, we're getting the jacket with the with her little angel logo on the back, her Valkyrie. I adore it. I adore it. They did change the name. It was Code Veronica, but now they're just calling it Veronica. This is the opening of the game. Oh, that was new. Oh my god, we're getting it next year too? Okay. So, okay, the horde of zombies. I was not expecting that. I'll admit, that made me jump. That wasn't supposed to be there. All right, and that was the trailer. That was the trailer. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right, okay. So yeah, that was Resident Evil, the Code Veronica remake trailer. Dude, that looked so good. They looks like they're changing a few things, which will keep you on your toes because people like me who've memorized the entirety of the game. You need stuff like that because we will just walk right through it. It looks so gorgeous. Seeing Hunk, oh dear God, we might actually get Hunk like canonized. So Hunk was a character who first appeared in Resident Evil 2 as a special side character for a special mission um, where you have to basically play the game backwards, where you're playing as an Umbrella mercenary who kind of just runs through everything trying to escape, but he has to escape from the beginning of the game, starting at the where the end of the game location is, and you have it's a timed event. It is a mad rush. It was a good thing. And he's appeared a few times throughout the game series, but as like a special character. There's always like like, oh hey, you beat the game, you get a special game mode with this guy. Um, and then in Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, we actually get him as an actual character that you interact with a few times, or they refer to him as Mr. Death, because he'll go on a mission and none of his teammates will survive, but he always survives. He always accomplishes his mission, and he'll always come back alive, even if nobody else does. Um, but Operation Raccoon City is not a canon game, but it was a fabulous game. We should play that on stream sometime. Anyway, but yeah, so it looks like we're actually gonna get to see Hunk and what he's been doing since the events of Raccoon City. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna watch the original opening sequence for Resident Evil Code Veronica, and I'm excited. This is one of my favorite scenes, and it was the first that actually gave us kind of this like real story, like opening mode that was really, really, really good. So let's jump in to that reaction. Up, up, up. There we go. We saw this exact shot in the new trailer. This is a shot that was recreated in the Resident Evil movie. God, the sound that she is making, I don't know if I'm allowed to play that on YouTube. Bum, 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 bum. This is that shot I was talking about. Like it's this the bet. Like it was just. I remember when I watched this particular scene, I lost my effing mind. Okay, I was wrong. I said it was a bread earlier. It's not. It's a cult. Boom. The gun she gets in the game though is a Beretta M93R. That's what I was thinking of. I am sad that it looks like they're taking that particular scene away where no she pulls her gun up and it's empty and he's got his gun up. It looks like that scene's gonna get cut out, which makes me so sad. That was such a beautiful shot. Like these graphics were unbelievable at the time. I think this game came out what 2000, 2001. I mean, like legitimately, the graphics still kind of hold up. And that was the original opening. Apps is absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. I am super excited for this remake, which looks apparently coming out in 2027. We don't have the exact date yet, but when the game comes out, I am going to be taking time off. We'll be streaming me playing the game and screaming like a little girl repeatedly because I love that game. I love that game. I love that game, and I'm super excited for it. If they give this the kind of treatment that they gave the original Resident Evil games, like the Resident Evil 2 and 3 games, it is going to be amazing. And that opening sequence where it's all first person, are we getting a first person mode? Are we getting a VR mode? Please give us a VR mode. Capcom, give me more VR. You cheated us on Resident Evil 8. Give us more VR. We need more VR so I can be even more terrified. I demand it. With that being said, thank you for checking out this wonderful video. You come to wow. I can word. I promise. I know how to word. I word good. Anyway, so yes, thank you for coming out and checking out this video. I stream every Sunday on Twitch. You can find the link in the description. And yeah, come out, watch this live, watch me fail to speak live, play video games, we'll do other reaction content. And I will see you, lovely foxes, in the next video.